Okay, so this is the last part of On the Trail of the Traitor. We are back at Matriarch's Mercy, and we're going to talk to Abbot Newell. Check the description for timestamps, because I'll timestamp a few advanced decryption keys that we're going to find, the mural piece that we're going to find, the observation puzzle, we'll be getting the Anchorite's books, all that sort of stuff. So check that out.
This, I'm sure. Agent, oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about it?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
I know a lot of things, including how you sabotaged Wiley's advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wiley.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I saw your messages.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Why are they negotiating terms?
Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
All right, no time to lose then.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
Agreed.
Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Input the conspirators' code and call the lift.
If it's this bad down here, can't imagine what the situation's like upstairs.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Okay, this workbench up here for last minute decision making.
Must have predicted I
Cartridge
wouldn't
and
fight back.
gears.
I don't understand. Where's the Abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
There is a kinetic beam caster. If you don't have the Zeranium one that we picked up at the factory.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
The wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst.
If you have lockpick, you can get in here. There's just some supplies and stuff.
Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now,
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight.
Don't ask me why that doesn't alert everybody. I have no idea. Okay, those green things are rejuvenators.
No, but I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Mother must be so proud.
Which means you have to shoot them before you can really damage the person they're hooked to. So we're going to snipe someone who's not attached. Can I get that person over there? One down. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get them because the minute I shoot that, it's going to alert. We are going to get this one a little bit, and then we'll go down and we'll get the rest of them.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Way to stay stealthy, team. Good job.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Hostile spot.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
One thing I wanted to point out, I forgot to point out, I am wearing armor that has a plasma soak on it. A lot of what they do is plasma, and so it's been very helpful in keeping me from like totally dying right away.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Re-engaging. Resuming hostility.
Don't worry about these guys, they won't come out.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I am becoming rationally angry.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Check out that junction box. Bet our end-ray scanner could be useful here.
Bathroom note. Datapad contains lengthy selection of order reading material. Some subheadings stand out to you.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
None of that.
Document every corpse you're following this, every corpse you're following this, so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. But also not everyone will share our vision of the plan.
Resorting to violence.
Okay, can't get them all, but we can at least lower the numbers a little bit. And for some reason, they don't come out from their respective corners. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. They just don't.
Mobilizing.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Taking cover.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Investigating disturbance. Balancing the equation! Conceivably, something dangerous or disruptive.
Can I get a sniper on them? Not 100%, but...
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Niles, you really just...
Get the water and I'll take care of it. I've been straight out before.
Okay, if you do not have hack, we're gonna go get a book.
Grand Architect's perspiring bra. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Pardon the interruption, but do you have a book on mechanized doors I can borrow? Mechanized doors.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Okay.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
I don't have an opinion on war.
You would if it was your colony being invaded. Neutrality only ever supports the oppressor.
Very
We're
true.
going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Happy to help out. What materials do you need and where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. The second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Any chance a woman named DeVries came to you for advice? That's if we have the books.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
She give any... What kind of questions did she ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Oh, yeah? And how'd she react?
Well, she hasn't returned, so Perhaps she didn't like the answer we gave. Happens more often than you'd think.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Okay. I'll be back.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Okay. Oh, wiring. Whole reason we went in here. The wiring book.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Usually just shoot. Yeah, just shooting those things will bring out the guy in the break room.
Navigating to an adversary.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Proceeding to attack.
It's the unknown variable.
It's too late.
Combatant scanned.
Switch over to my sniper rifle.
Keep to Wiley's plan.
Hostilities
Eliminate
are
the target.
Nope.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
He should come through the door.
Narrowing the gap to my target. Conveying fulminant. Interact. Missing. Your combinations are derivative.
What's up?
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the Abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I've enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Could have swore we left Scrabbles back on the ship.
He says that every time I hit this one area, and I don't know why. I don't know what triggers it. Unless he's talking about the recording we just heard, because I do usually listen to that.
This the Abbot's book?
Did the Abbot take a vow of resplendency?
Okay, we're going to get an advanced decryption key on the Abbot's balcony. Right there. This just has some loot in there. Go ahead and get messages. Matter of some advisement from Svoboda. Message about new arrivals. About us, basically. Turn to root. Private entries. If you have science or hack 8, you can get more information.
When a student fails, why, their instructor, of course, Bishop Basar, has failed this extreme year. And without our intervention, she would make no peace with the primitive mind that he's chosen.
Key punch user's manual. Workbench. Probably stop in there on our way out.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
Can't risk killing the hostages.
Seer was right about one thing. We wouldn't be very good Earth Directorate agents if we just left them to die.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
High probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
Burst rifle.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Do not trust anyone who doesn't show their work. Maximum advice from the charismatic mathematician.
Wait, there he is. Not gonna be able to finish him, but
Ratcheting up my aggression.
missed him.
Combat Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
You know, I don't think I got him at all.
Combatant scan torpificator at ready status.
Grenade outbound.
Reacquiring target.
Combat, you lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Zip me in. Help me out.
Pursuit is concluding as predicted. Unknown variable redetected. Your
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
All right, hang on, Niles. I can't get you at the moment.
As planned. Grenade away. Followed by detonation.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Grenade outbound.
Your immediate demise is a taking shelter.
Forward.
Torpificator is charged.
A factor at best.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Oh, shit.
Statistical improbabilities are.
Hang on, I gotta go. I had that guy, and then he attached himself to one of the rejuvenators. So hang on.
Grenade outbound.
Mark my supposition. You will cease biological functioning. About to verify my trepidation.
Mobilizing.
Regain line of sight.
Medic!
There we go.
Advance. Re-engaging. Advancing to striking range. Placed in a state on permanent stasis. Taking cover. Colleagues cannot stand.
Well, at least one of them got. It's a shame I have to leave that there, though. All right. Is someone still here? There is.
I'll handle this. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I see an unfriendly
Ain't recharged.
Sorry, Marisol. Okay. So the first book we want is right here. When we get to the Scriptorium, I'll show you the data pad that tells you to come back here to find it, because there is one there. If you do not have Brawny or Engineering, we're going to go this way. Here we go. Book number 1. 2nd edition. That's important. Oh, we have to go back upstairs.
Okay. A bit slow-moving, but it's something.
Let me get a different weapon so that I don't waste ammunition. Yeah, it's shock rod. That's fine. It takes a lot of ammunition to make that thing to like go down. So if you don't want to waste any ammunition, pull out a weapon that uses ammunition that you're not using.
No. I haven't encountered this much of a waste of time since I tried programming Val to understand sarcasm.
Top off. Okay, we got Key Punch activation key card and a new inhaler. Pinnacle Perfume Kilo. 550 health over duration for 60 seconds. That is compared to 600 health for 75. It's really close, but I'll take the extra. Less 15, less poisoning. Thank you.
Ah, Steve, didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the coin press machine!
You can save them or kill them.
That was the right call, but we've no time left to waste.
Okay, this is the scriptorium. This data pad right here tells you that the book we picked up in the library special collection area is in the library special collection area. So that's how we know that that was back there. Here's the second book. Then we're going to open a shortcut back. This is the novice residence we were at. That was the door that was barred from the other side. Okay, so let me save because we're going to do both.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Yep, have them.
Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith. Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh?
So who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Okay. So I did a separate video on this, and so help me, I could not get this option to come up. And now it's come up, and I don't know what I did differently between the video that I did for this and this right now. If you get the Speech 5 option, that allows you, they'll say, well, which do you want, weapon or armor? If you don't get the Speech 5 option, you will choose it based on one of your answers. So I'm going to say, what kind of crazy circular logic is that? I am going to skip Speech 5 completely. And we're going to go this way because I think most people might not have Speech 5.
No, you're right. Our theses have become somewhat muddled. What conclusion would you draw then?
So, this is the Speech 5 that will go. If you answer this, they'll be like, which do you want, weapon or armor? And you can choose weapon or armor. If you choose Anchoress Chao is right about it being a loop, violence only ever begets more violence, you'll get the armor. And we'll do this one first, and then I'll reload a save, and we'll show the weapon after.
A simplistic assessment, but perhaps not incorrect. Further examination of the topic is required, but I'm satisfied with this thesis moving forward.
Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Mic appears to be turned off. Okay, so we got a Decryption Key and the Repellent Awakened Seer Robes. They're nice looking robes. Charge Repulsor. Ignore a single incoming hit every 15 seconds. Why can't I turn you around? There we go. Also comes with energy woven materials. 3% of incoming damage is automatically converted into energy. They're nice looking robes. Random number on the back I've noticed because it's not the same number I had last time. Alright, I will reload a save and we will check out the weapon, which is what we're going to take, which is why I did it second. Okay, so if you choose Anchoress Brun gets it now. Going to war is sometimes an act of self-defense. You'll get the weapon. But I'm going to choose none of it matters just so we can see this going through as well.
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Spreads.
Which I didn't even do on this replay, and I know where it is. So that's not what caused it.
Conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should
see a
reward
choice
with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion.
Her.
Armor or weapon?
I like to kill things. Give me the weapon.
Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours...
Alright, we heard that part. Alright, let's go get our weapon. Oh. I was trying to reholster. So we got an decryption key, just like before, but then we also got a sawed-off heavy machine gun. Heavy round ammunition, comes with a sawed-off barrel, enables firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Increases recoil, spread, and movement speed while aiming down sights. It increases recoil and spread if you're moving. Oh, so don't aim down sights, I guess. I want to be able to reload while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Specifically sprinting. Okay, let's go. So that part's done. Back to the scriptorium. here is the Sprat book on the origin of sprats. So reading or not reading this, I don't think has anything to do with the speech option popping up right now. I have no idea why I got the speech this time. The first time and not the second time. And then I got it this time. I don't know. I think I need long rounds. Long rounds are actually cheaper than short rounds. Long rounds only need 4 black powder, and short rounds 80. Same number of bullets. Oh no, 60. Still close. It needs 9. Forget it. We'll just use long rounds. Okay, we're going to get another decryption key. Advanced decryption key. And then these probably open on our way out, but... This is back at start.
Clean bisection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Then he tells me, oh well, no use deliberating over unobservable quantum outcomes, as they say. Can you believe that?
No. How did you respond?
I said, unobservable quantum outcomes. Abbot Newell, I just need to know if you prefer your tea with or without dextrose.
A wonder we made any progress on the plan under that old pontificator.
I don't know why that doesn't alert. It makes me laugh though. Got a critical.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Huh?
Search unsuccessful. Returning to more productive duty.
Okay, now where? There you are. Let's cross over.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. Investigating phenomena.
Investigating what? What did I do?
Tabling for now.
There's someone over there.
Was not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pants legs at a time.
Oh, she must go all the way around.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Batten scanned.
Alright, down a little more.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I really wish I could snipe them while they were alert. Really doesn't make a lot of sense with this sniper.
Commander. Just say when.
Alright, let's go.
Acquiring target. Re-engaging acquiring target. Brigade lineup.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Alright, never mind.
I'll handle this.
Mark my key. Taking cover.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Okay, now I'm going to lie down or lay down concussive mine there. Because that is our next entry. Okay, beforehand, we're going to get a mural piece. Hello, Sprat. It's right here. Depending on how many you have, however many you have is the level that your art enthusiast will be. So that was my 5th one. And so XP from companion kills is either 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, depending on whether you have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So be sure to collect all of those. The mural pieces. Okay. So we can't get in yet, I don't think. I've never actually tried getting in beforehand. We have to do this, though. So unlocking the bell tower will open that door, and that guy will hopefully trigger that, and then we'll try and snipe the person that's up there. There's one. God. Hang on, I can't see past that sign. Should be someone up there. Dang it, I missed.
Hostilities are afoot.
Yeah, because you guys won't stay down.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Troublemaker approaching.
Pursuit is concluding as predicted. Advancing for an ideal firing solution.
On your toes.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Your immediate demise is a 29.7% certainty.
Mobilizing.
Wrong weapon. The fact that there was a scope on it threw me. Doesn't matter. We've got her. We're all right. Okay, so before... Sounds like she died. So let's do the same thing over here.
Proceeding to
I
attack.
can't see it. I guess I can't see them, right? Alright.
I have
Sorry.
a fix on their weak.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Reacquiring target.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Reviving me
is strategically optimal. Narrowing the gap.
I love that. I have this thing on my helmet. Kinetic Pulse Redistributor. Whenever they hit me, they stun for 8 seconds. And I get hit a lot. So this like really helps. The minute they go to hit me, they like stun out. It's really nice.
Unless you plan on conjuring ammo from the Aether, we ought to get the crafting stuff.
Discovery of disturbance is imminent.
Not wrong.
About to verify my trepidation. You're
Resorting to
investigating
vital
disturbance.
critical. Don't become a...
Taking cover.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Inconstant.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Oh, we still have someone left.
I'm in my pride.
Combatant scanned.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Nope, can't get her.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Alright, bell tower is open. And none too soon either. I need more ammo. Okay, we're gonna get in here. First the code, if you want the code, is just 414, but the first dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. And the number of moons that orbit Elysium are 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all moons according to the puzzle. If you read the descriptions down here, there's like a bunch of these little things along here. They actually call one of them a planet. So, but it's considered a moon for the purposes of the puzzle. Second dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. That's 1. It's just Eden. It's that small green one that's going around that's closest, because the orange one, that's Dorado right there. And then there's Eden. So there's just 1. And then the final dial should be set to the number of times Eden, which is the small green one closest to Elysium, orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. So basically, note where they are, these two are, and then start counting rotations of the little one. So we'll go with 1, and they started over here. 2. Start its 3rd rotation. And its 4th rotation, and these are now back at the starting point. So it's 4, 1, 4. We got a Pitchball card, Feargus Urquhart, and a bit cartridge worth just under 1,300 bits. Plus 1% damage.
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless people, that's who.
So where's Cloister? Here, Cloister. Of Arcadia's planets, Cloister is more than it seems. So they do call Cloister a planet here and a moon in the puzzle, so. We will be getting this after the Wiley fight. So we'll come back for that. And then I'm going to put a cut here because I need more ammunition. And I'm going to put a save because we are both going to let Wiley walk away in one ending. And then we're going to fight him in a second ending. So, okay, so in this first go through, we're going to fight Wiley. Before we open the door, well, I'll do it. When we get in there, we're going to talk to him that we can't skip any of that stuff. And then he has a rejuvenator on top of the pillar column thing that's behind him, the green beam. We have to get rid of that first. That is important because any shooting you do at him will just be negated. He'll just re-up his health. So we have to get rid of the rejuvenator first. But what I'm going to do is we're going to ignore all of that to start. And I am going to run around the outside dropping concussive mines by each of the doors. Because the minions come out of those doors as you fight. And so we're not going to get all of them, but we will kill actually quite a few that way. So we're going to start with that. And then, do I have the beam? Yeah. So I hate that I can't be looking at that stuff. Switch weapons. So I have the burst rifle or the burst SMG that I still like. And then the burst assault rifle and the Zeranium ray thing. This is what we're going to use on the regenerator because it's pretty decent. And then because it has Zeranium in it, it's actually going to do a little damage over time while we go do other things. So this is how this is going to go. And we're not using that weapon, I guess. Let me put something else in the off chance I need something else. Because I don't have any ammo. Switch weapons.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Acquire Space Ranger. Still got here.
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Okay, so since we're gonna fight him this time, we're just gonna go straight to it.
I predicted you'd say that.
Proceed. Get analyzed. Lay down fire.
I see an unfriendly soup. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Check your scopes for a couple.
Replenishing mechanism.
Okay, and this is the exit that we just came out of. All right, so now. You just heard them go. Go as long as we can. We're out. Reload.
For combatant analysis.
Balancing the equation.
Try and find a safe spot.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
All right. So now, plasma grenade.
Whoever is left.
Tracer or time dilation. Wonders if pseudo-random numbers are random enough. That's everything we got at him. Switch weapons. And pick off the ads.
Unknown variable redetected.
Ah! I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo!
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Replenishing mechanism.
Trigger finger's still tired.
Anomalous outliers.
Combatant scanned.
Investigating disturbance.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Your possibilities are limited.
Oh man, wasted it because I was not loaded.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Dude.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Alright, I'm gonna need a distraction as soon as I turn the corner. There we go. Nice. Who else we got? Energy Hog. Your gadget energy now recharges more slowly, but you have an overall larger reserve to use or waste. Negative 25% energy recharge rate, plus 50 gadget energy meter max. No thank you. Alright, where is Wiley's body? For this version, I don't really care about the computer because we're going to reload a save and do all that. I need to find Wiley's body so we can find the key. Okay, Abbott's universal key. So if you fight Wiley, his key, Abbott's key to get into the weapon thing. It's not going to let me. Hang on, let's skip through this because I don't really care about any of this for this playthrough. But
though the code, yet we must act.
Won't let us unlock the area here. End planetarium lockdown. That's what I wanted. Okay, exit.
We should return to the incognito. Get on over to the location of those peace talks. Doubt we'll beat DeVries there, but we ought to try.
So this is the key if you fight Wiley. Abbott's universal key. And that's how you get into the case that way. We'll look at this again after getting Wiley to stand down. So I'll go ahead and reload a save and be right back. Okay, so this one, we're going to get him to stand down and do peacefully and not fight him. I know you need speech 5 because those are the options that popped up, and I have no evidence about this, but I'm pretty sure we need Marisol because Marisol is the one that reads him the riot act and sort of gets him to question. So I think you can do this with Marisol and speech 5. I did it once completely on accident, and I just went back through and pulled out all my answers and stuff, and this is what I had. So there could be other ways to get through. I'm not saying this is the only way. I'm just saying this is how I did it.
Arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling.
And I'll skip the as soon as I can, but
on both sides.
Can't skip this stuff.
You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Got here in time to stop you, didn't I?
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Okay, so speech 5 allows me to say your faith in DeVries is misplaced. She's just using you.
That's preposterous.
Will be
remembered. In a transparent
remembered.
attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Let Marisol work.
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Marisol's right. Even the Abbot no longer has faith in you. This is a lie based on having spoken to the Abbot at the start of this portion of the quest, where he says he can't live without him. And if I let Seer Wiley advance, people would know I was an idiot. I mean, he didn't use those words. But basically, in order to get this, you have to find the 2 computer entries, one at N-Ray range and one at the Serenium factory, to put it together, to be able to talk to the Abbot, to be able to get this.
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about?
The Abbot's been hinting at your incompetence to anyone who will listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
Lie. You're right. I made it all up.
I knew it. A pitiable ploy at best.
You idiot. That was the real lie, and you didn't even catch it.
What? You...
Wait, what?
Damn it all, so Joseph has been spouting off to others about me behind my back. Or was that also a lie? Everything you've said, both statements cannot be true. But which is false? The lie or the assertion of a lie?
Your calculations are falling apart. Stand down, or I'll have to take you apart too. And I don't know what speech 8 is, so you only need 5
to recognize such gaps in my predictions. I checked and triple checked. What could I have done? Where did I err?
The feeling you're experiencing right now is guilt. You made a mistake. Admit it.
Enough. Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the Monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately. The fool I was to believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
Okay. So now we care about the computer. We'll just do the computer part now. Messages from Augustine. Time is upon us.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the Monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced.
Urgent update.
I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Compose a reply. I'm going to try and reason with her. Or you can threaten her. P.S. Niles says hi. We're going to go with reason. And I don't think you have to do a response at all. Actually. Confirm. And then copy peace talks data to cartridge. And then end planetarium security protocols. Leave. Alright.
We should return to the incognito. Get on over to the location of those peace talks. God will beat DeVries there, but we ought to try.
Now, because we didn't kill Wiley. I have a friend named Wiley. Wiley. We don't have the key to that, so we have to get it a different way.
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley.
Were you able to secure his safety?
I did what I came here to do. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Seer Wiley orchestrated the entire takeover.
What? No. But that can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself against the Order? Against a friend? You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Yes, that must be what happened. Indeed, just a small error. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses?
Yes, thankfully he was amenable and to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
In what way?
Allow me to reframe my inquiry. Did he show remorse for his actions?
I've never actually been
Any
through these
regret
conversations.
For betraying those who fitted him inside the narrow circumference of their trust?
I'll leave that for you to judge.
I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
You can rise to the occasion.
What's more, you can rise to the occasion. You're the senior highest-ranking scientician here. Don't get lost in the math. Lead.
You've given me much to think about. And the opportunity to do so. I'm grateful. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory.
There's the key.
The Oracle.
You can probably get it a shorter path,
design.
but...
Only seems fitting you take it. This key will unlock the case. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Okay. Let's go get it. That's the weirdest noise she makes. Pick up the Oracle. And I am going to be trying this out for sure. Prediction optics. Scope tracks nearest targets and locks on, curving any fired bullets to hit its mark. So there you go. There's that weapon. And the key. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley's note spared him? Because the tear already predicted it.
All right, and we're out. And there you go.